Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope everybody are in a good condition. It's been a while since my last makeup tutorial, I suppose. I got some things going on, so I've been very busy. That's why I didn't have much time for making the makeup tutorial for you guys. And as well, if you followed me on my Twitter and Facebook page, you will know that I announced there that I got a little incidents when I played badminton, that I got injury on my lips on the left side. That's why I got like swollen lips. It was pretty bad. And I couldn't speak properly, and it's still a little bit painful now, but I'm glad that it's already better, so much better, and it's back to the normal size. Before I have like one big lips in one side. So today I want to make just a small tutorial on how to do nose shading, because I got some people ask me how I usually shade my nose, and can I show how to do the nose shading. So today I decided that I'm going to show you guys how I usually do my nose shading, and we're going to talk about a little bit about tips and a trick on how to do a nose shading. So basically, there's a lot of products that you can use to shade your nose. You can use either any powder, a compact powder, cream foundation. You as well can use a blush in a darker color, and you can use as well eyeshadows or brow powder. It's one of my favorite as well. So I'm going to show you guys some of the products that I like to use from time to time for create a shading on the nose, and as well for the rest of the face, like your jawline, your cheekbones, or under your chin. If you have Coastal Sands products, then you can use the Camouflage concealer palette like this. So this is how it looks like, and you can take, for me it's best that you take like 2 shades darker than your actual skin tones. It will create more definitions on your face rather than just one tone. But if you like it to be more natural, you can just go for something just one tone darker than your foundation. And for me, I usually take this color for concealer. As well for the cream foundations, you as well can use the cream foundation at 2 shades darker. And my favorite one is from Kryolan. This is Kryolan TV Paint Stick, and this is the color that I like to use. This is NG1. This is very good, and it as well goes more natural with your shading. And you can try any stick foundation or cream foundation, but I think stick foundation like this will give you better result and it lasts longer. And this is the highlight color, so it has to be 2 shades lighter than the foundation for your skin tone. And other things you can use as well, like this is my pressed powder palette, so you can take a darker shade like this, or as well from the Coastal Sands, they have the contour and blush palette like this. And I really like this palette because it has a very nice complete shades for contouring and highlighting, as well as blush. So I like to use this one, the dark brown color, for contouring, and these two here, there was vanilla color and white color for the highlight. And it's very soft pink color, and it's medium pink color, and it's the darkest pink color. It's great for the blush. I actually have another video to contouring on your entire face, so you can really check it out. Here I put the link here up here, and you can check it out if you want to know the entire contouring tutorial. I did that before. And today is just for the nose. So next you can have as well a blush, and this is my blush palette from the LTPro. It's kind of like a dark shade color like this. Or if you like MAC, you can have many great MAC blush. I like the Soft Meow, this mineralized blush from MAC. It has a little bit shine on it. It's gorgeous for like a nighttime makeup, because for me it's better if you like to use bronzer or blush to contour your nose or the rest of the face, and if it's for a daytime makeup, it's so much better if you use something matte rather than something that has a little glow on it. So something matte bronzer, matte blush, it will give you more natural look. But something with a little glow, it's much better for more glamour and nighttime makeup. And my last item, of course, is eyeshadow. And you can use always eyeshadow in the, for example, in my palette I have like 3 shades of dark brown for brown eyeshadows, and you see this is the darkest one, the medium tone, and the lightest one. And if you have, so the idea is just like you have to go like 2 shades darker than actual skin tone. I have more like a medium brown skin tone, so I'll go for this medium color of eyeshadows. Or if you have lighter, you can go for this kind of tone. If you have more darker skin complexion, you can go for this kind of color eyeshadow to contour your nose. And these are matte eyeshadows, so it's great. Or if you guys notice, I use as well this in many of my video tutorials, the brow powder. You as well can use brow powder, and this one from Essence, my favorite. And I like to use this for my brows, and this color I use a lot to contour my nose as well. And for me personally, I think if you use eyeshadows or use blush, it will stick longer on your skin, on your face, because they tend to have more pigments inside. So all pigmented products will turn out better than if you just use like a powder to contour your face. And foundation, it will give you very soft and natural look, because you can blend them very smoothly mixed with your foundation. So that's probably just the differences, you know, among all the products. Another thing that you guys as well can use is this sculpting kit, and this is from Makeup Forever. It's one of my favorite, and as you can see, it has the contouring powder together with the highlighter. So I'm going to show you guys now how to contour the nose using any product from powder like eyeshadow or pressed powder or any bronzer or sculpting powder like this. And the brushes that you can use, I have 3 brushes that are my favorite, and one is a medium fluffy angle brush like this shade. This is a very great brush that you can go smoothly on the side of your nose, because it has an angle like this, so it can go over your nose tip. It's following the shape. So this is my favorite. And my other brush that I like to use is this double-sided angle brush like this. It has more like a triangle pointing shape. Then you can go and blending upside down easier as well on your nose tape. And if you like to use MAC brush, you can use any MAC blending brush, but my favorite will be the 217. The bristles is more dense and then it's flat, so it's really nice to go on the side of the nose, so to blend the color down. And it has this shape, then you can slightly move it around your nose tip as well. So now I'm going to show you using the Makeup Forever sculpting kit. So you're just going to take the dark color here, and you don't put so much, just put a little bit of the color and can tap the axis. And you want to start here from the inner corner, the side of your nose, from the inner corner, and you slightly bring it down. So the idea for my nose is to make it look slimmer, and because I have a rounded nose and it's bigger here in the front, so I want to make it like slimmer and more sharp effect here in the front part of my nose. So just go this. So you want to use like the side of the brush just to mark where you want to shade, and then you turn the brush into the big flat side to blend the color. So you can see I'm going to do the other side. Just taking the part where you have the angle, and now you want to blend the color with the side of the flat side of the brush like that. And you take again some of the product and using the angle side of the brush, and you want to go and create a V shape. I want to create like a little V shape here under my nose. Then you can go over with this brush like this. This is the benefit of using this type of brush, because you can work on easily on your nose tip. Just move it around like this. So you guys can see, create your V shape under my nose to have more slimmer effect on my rounded nose point. Make sure you will blend the edges so you will look more natural and blend it properly. If you use any powder products like Eyeshadow Blast or a powder or a sculpting powder bronzer like this, you will put it after you put on your setting powder. But if you want to use a cream foundation or a stick foundation like this, you have to put it after you put on your foundations and before your powder. So you put this first and you blend it together with your foundation, then you set it up with your powder. Going to take now the highlight color. First, just clean the brush, the back of my hand, and use the flat part of the brush, and you just want to put it slightly over the nose bridge like that. And don't go like over, up, down here, because this will make a bigger effect again to your nose, because we already create like this V shape here front of the nose to make it look slimmer. and you just want to make sure that your highlight color will just go before the edge, so it's like this part. Don't go too far to the end of your nose. Just make sure you really blend it properly and you don't put too much product or too darker than your actual skin tone, because it will look very, like dirty on your skin and it's too obvious. Unless you want to do the contouring for a photo shoot, and especially if you want to do like a black and white photo shoot, the makeup that you want to put, and especially the shading, usually it's more stronger color and more stronger shading on the face, so the camera can capture it perfectly. So now I'm going to show you how to contour the nose using the stick foundation, and the best tool to go with it is using their concealer brush, the synthetic brush like this. Some people like to use their finger, you can do that as well. Or I love this sponge, it's my favorite. So this is like a trapezium shape, if I'm not wrong. This kind of sponge with a flat point like this, and this part and this part is usually the side where I put it for my under my cheekbone to create the shape under my cheekbone. But then first you have to make it damp a little bit with the water or a fake spray if you have. And this is the part where usually I use to contour the nose. So you can hold it this way and it goes on the side of the nose. A great sponge to do the nose contouring. And I'm going to take my MAC fake spray and just have it wet a little bit. And using the Kryolan HRP Pan Stick in the dark color, so you just take the product like this and then put it on the sponge like that. And you want to go on the side of the nose, start as well from the inner corner, slightly down, and you want to blend it up close to the brow bone like that. If it's not enough, then we can somewhere. Do it again from the other side. You guys can see. And we'll blend it upwards. And now you will go create this V, so it's this same technique what we did before with the powder, the sculpting powder. Then you create this V shape in front. But if you have like a long nose and you just want to make it shorter, you don't have to do like this V shape, and you simply just shade the entire nose tip here in front to create more shorter look. But if you have wider nose, then you want to focus on the contouring here on the side. Shade a little bit on the side of the nose as well. For more slimmer effect. And you simply blend this down. Blending is very important, you know, for makeup as well, for shading, because you don't want to leave like a harsh line on your shading and contouring, and you want to make sure everything blend properly with the rest of the makeup. Then after this, you can take the lighter color and just use my finger, and I want to put as the highlight on the center of the nose bridge, just up here, and go to down. There it goes. Blend it properly. After this, then you can set it with your loose powder, because as I said, if you use cream foundation or the stick foundation like this, you really have to put it after you put on your foundations that match your skin tone, and then you can put your highlight or your contouring color, and then after that you set it with your loose powder. So I hope you guys can see this and can follow. I'm not so sure about my lighting, but I hope it's good enough so you can see the different and the shading that I did on the nose. And I hope this give you as well a little information about how to do your nose shading. And I will talk to you guys more on my next video, and let me know if you have other requests and other tutorial that you want me to do. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great weekend. Bye.